Today's sponsor is brought to you by Joke. I got only 4 subs. Joke's on me. Hello guys, my name is Bedrock. You can call me Spuddy, and today I'm going to show you how to make this mob farm. Super simple, and with this farm you can make it a creeper farm as well with some extra trapdoors. Literally the only requirement to convert it into a creeper farm. I'll show that after I'm done building this farm. You don't want to build this near other mob farms or caves, so I'm just building it in the middle of the ocean. Much easier, because the less mobs that spawn outside of your farm, the more will spawn inside your farm. Okay, let's start by building a tower that's 40 blocks high. Then you want to build a 4x6 platform like this. Then you have to remove these 5 blocks. Then place 5 hoppers down, all facing to the first one. Remember to crouch when placing the hoppers against another hopper. Okay, then destroy these 2 blocks and then place your double chest. And this is how they should look, all leading into that chest. Now we're going to build the base for our tube. And after that you're going to plant 4 torches like this. And this will prevent mobs from spawning on the platform. Okay, now you're going to make a gap so we can hit the mobs when they fall down. Then we're going to extend this tube with 20 blocks, so it's 21 blocks in total. The reason why I extend it with 20 blocks is because we don't want them to die instantly. We want to hit them to gain the XP. If you want them to die instantly, you can make the tube a little bit longer, about 25 blocks, and then they should die immediately. But then again, you won't get the XP. After that, we're going to extend this one with 7 blocks. Now the reason why 7 blocks, because from there to there, it's 8 blocks in total, and water only travels 8 blocks before it begins to fall into your tube. And you're going to repeat this with all 4 sides. Then it should look like this. What you're going to do now is you're going to close off all the ends, like this. And you're going to repeat this with all 4 sides. And then you want to fill in the squares. This is how it should look like now. Now your platform is ready to get the walls. Okay, the way you're going to do that, you're going to place 1 block over there, and then you're going to take another block and place it over there. And then you're going to take another block and place it there, and then you're going to extend it with the slabs on the bottom side of that block all the way to the other side. And that's basically it. You're going to repeat the process once again. 1 block over there, and then block there, and then a block there, and then extend with your slabs. Okay, then you're going to place a slab over there, and then you're going to repeat that with all 4 sides. The reason is because mobs can't spawn on the slabs when you put them on the bottom side. Okay, this is how your farm should look like by now. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to 1 corner, and on that block of the corner we're going to go up with 4 blocks. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to destroy the first 3 blocks because we only need the top one. Then we're going to extend this block with 14 blocks, and that will bring us to the other side. And then you're going to come out with 3 blocks, destroy the first 2 blocks, and then do the same thing, extend to the other side, and you can repeat this step until you get to the other side. Okay, this is how it should look like when you are done. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to place 3 blocks instead of 4 blocks this time, so it's a 2 block high gap between the bottom and the second row. Okay, you're going to repeat this until you have 5 rows on top of each other. The more levels your farm has, the more efficient your farm will be. And this is how your farm should look like when you are done. Next thing you want to do is you want to make yourself an infinite water source, and this is how you're going to do it with only 2 buckets. There we go, there's your infinite water source. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to place 1 water source in that corner, and then you're going to skip that block. Then you're going to place the water sources until you get to the other side. Once again skipping that block and just placing a water source in the corner, skipping it once again, and then continuing to the other side. And you're going to do this with the remaining sides of the farm. If those fish don't survive, please leave a like and subscribe. I know it's cruel, but yeah. Anyways, the next thing you want to do is you want to place your trapdoors, and you want to make sure to close them. You're going to put them on this side, and you're going to place them on the other side, and you're going to repeat this with all the rows here. The reason why you want to use trapdoors is because the mobs will think there's a block, but actually there isn't, so they will just end up falling off the ledge. Without this, the farm's not going to work at all. Okay, this is how your farm should look like when you are done. Now we're going to place the buttons on every second block because we want to avoid spiders from spawning, because this farm is useless for spiders because the spiders can climb walls. So we just try to avoid them overall so we can get more other mobs to spawn in this farm. Okay, and once again you want to repeat this step with all the rows. Okay, now this is how your farm should look like when you are done. Now your farm would work just as it is just now, but it's not going to be as efficient because it doesn't have a roof, so it won't work during the day. Oh darn, it seems like the fish didn't make it, so it looks like you have to like and subscribe now. Okay, let me show how to build this roof. Okay, you're going to start by placing 3 blocks on top of each other, and then you're going to remove these 2 blocks. Then you're going to place 2 slabs over here and 2 slabs on the other side. Okay, then you're going to extend it with 8 blocks. Okay, you're going to extend the other side with 8 blocks as well. The reason why I extend it with 8 blocks is we want to have 10 blocks over the levels of the farm, and that should have the right light level for the mobs to spawn in. And then you're going to repeat this with all 4 sides once again. Okay, now I want to close all the ends like we did earlier with the base of the farm. Okay, this is how the farm should look like, and we're going to fill in all the squares now, but I just want to remove these blocks first, otherwise there's going to be mobs spawning on there. And after that we are done with the farm, but there's some things we can do to make this farm only spawn creepers so you can get a gunpowder farm. But before I show you how to do that, this is how your mob farm should look like when you are done. Okay, now to convert this mob farm into a creeper farm, it's super easy. Alright guys, it's easy. All you're going to do is you're going to place your trapdoors on the bottom of each row and on your roof, and that will prevent any other mobs from spawning except for creepers. The reason why creepers are the only ones that's going to spawn, because they're the only ones that are short enough to fit between a trapdoor and a 2-block high gap. Okay, now you're going to do this with each row and each level, and only creepers would spawn. Have a nice day. Cheers.